about somebody who is realizing that they need to focus on you. They can't be distracted by third parties anymore or on dating apps. If they want to actually be with you, they're going to have to choose you. And that could also mean that they're going to have to be very public or open about choosing you, maybe on social media, for example, because this is somebody who has a reputation for being a player and they've decided they want to be in a relationship with you. I'm ready to commit. But they know it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to like actually convince you that they're done being a player. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedonestarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box, as is more information on how to become a member. Thank you to the current members. Hello, Rachel. How we doing? Let me just light one more candle because I still feel like it's a little bit dark in here. Does that help? That's a little better, right? All right. What shall we use today? I think we're going to start with the Graffiti Tarot. Hello, 33. What's up? I like that. I hope you're having a good day. What else do we have? The Nine of Wands. And the Page of Cups. And the Six of Swords. Well, if I really want to pursue you, if I really want this relationship, then I guess where I have to start is probably an apology. Page of Cups. Now, this could just be somebody who's coming through and offering like a date or, hey, let's like catch up. I want to see what's going on with you. But this is someone whose intention is, I want us to get back to a better place, or I want you to see that my situation is different or I've changed. It's going well. Thank you, Rachel. I got outside. It was nice and sunny. LOL, Hooks. You're funny. Hello, Joaquin. How are you doing? Hello, Shayla. Hello, Nat Nat. How we doing? So we have the Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't like being away from you. I don't like being no contact. I don't like not knowing what's going on with you. So therefore, if this is heartbreak and I don't like the distance, I'm going to have to actually apologize, or I'm going to have to actually admit that what I want is a relationship. This is someone who has felt it was pretty easy to move through their dating experiences without being tempted to get into something committed. But then you came along. Hello, Isaac. How are you doing? Hello, Constantine. How's your day? We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Swords. This is heartbreak. This is someone who's regretting how they treated you, or whether or not they gave you, you know, the truth on what they feel for you, what they want with you. Some of that may have just developed for them recently. They might have been in denial. High Priestess in the reverse, Two of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. I don't think they've talked to anyone about this. I do think this is someone who has kind of labored over a decision for a while, feeling like, okay, I clearly chose the wrong path, or I shouldn't have let this person go. I should have treated them with more respect or opened up, been a little bit more vulnerable. I I mean, I think really what this is I probably should have been able to focus on one person. I'm guessing there was some sort of, you know, I was talking to more than one person, right? Thank you, Rachel. Hello, Georgia. Only if you sing it back to me because it's my birthday too. Happy birthday. But also, I don't think I want to sing it. Sorry. And I also feel like I should say happy birthday to Spencer because it's his birthday as well. We've got 8 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. So they're ready to walk away from somebody that they had still been talking to, or just like the roster in general, because what they want is a committed relationship. I realize that if I flirt with other people or still entertain others, that I can't pursue something serious with you. And I thought I could just ignore the feelings that I have, but in reality, it's convinced me that it's probably time to stop being a player. I have to confess my feelings, 7 of Swords in the reverse, and admit that, you know, maybe I'd been a little bit obsessed with being on my own or avoiding relationships, or maybe I had a little bit of an addiction to the naked time. Whatever they're realizing about themselves, they see it as an obstacle to a connection with you, and they want to change that. So a little bit like Sebastian in Cruel Intentions. This is Under the Oak. Hello. Can I call you Ona? I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to say your name. Hello, Brave New World. How we doing? I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Silas. Thank you, Smiggle. Hey, I think that's a good idea, Shayla. That energy is better used in pursuits like professionally or creatively rather than wasting it, right? 6 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So they can't stop thinking about you. They feel like you're the only person who really loved them, and that everybody else was just trying to use them or didn't really know how to be emotionally vulnerable or compassionate. So I feel like there's going to be a little bit of hate from other people who wanted this person to offer a relationship, but they never got that offer. You're the one with the golden ticket, right? You're the one who's convincing the always single individual to choose to be in a relationship. We have the Emperor and Death. Whoever you are coming through as the Emperor. That does not mean that you have to be a man. This could just as easily be a woman. But there's something about you that is not codependent, and you go for what you want. You have this like fiery energy. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are argumentative, more so that you are passionate, right? You go for what you want. If you have an idea, you're like, okay, let's like do this. Let's give this a try, right? So this is why your energy has been a catalyst for a player to turn into the type that wants commitment when nobody else could get them to change. Because you didn't ask them to change, you inspired them to change. You made them want to change. Very different from somebody just saying like, hey, I hate that you don't want to commit to people. I demand that you want to commit to me right now. Like, okay, good luck with that. I don't think that's gonna work. Like, you want it or you don't. You didn't ask for it. You just probably made it clear that you weren't interested unless that was on the table. Also kind of makes me think of Anne Boleyn. I know it's a strange historical reference, but if you think about it, King Henry VIII was pretty much welcome at any door that he happened to request entrance to, if you know what I'm saying. But Anne Boleyn was like, nope, you're going to have to marry me first. Can't come in here. Maybe you were not eager in ways that other people were. Maybe you were not thirsty. And so this person was like, I'm sorry, what do you mean you don't do horizontal mamboing with anybody unless you're in a relationship? They didn't get it. Or just your general disinterest once you realize that this is a player that you were dealing with. So while they see themselves in dating situations as like the one who's being chased or the one who people want to be with, they realized that you saw yourself as quite the catch. You were not going to be like so captivated by their charm that your self-respect went out the window. And that's something that they didn't realize was so important to them, or that they didn't realize was so lacking. I'm glad you got that, Matt. I knew you would. Hello, Erin. What's up? Hello, Seven. Sorry, Hooks. I get a little blunt sometimes. Hello, Steve. What's up? What else? We have the Page of Cups in the reverse, the Sun, and the Four of Swords in the reverse. This person got sad. This person had the like heartbreak that they make fun of other people for getting, you know? Cue the scene from Bridget Jones where she's singing, what is that song? All by Myself. Is that what it's called? Right? I think. You know, the real sad one where she's eating ice cream because like, ooh, nobody loves me. We've all been there. This person was not the type to be in that situation. They would look at a movie like Bridget Jones and be like, simp. And then they met you, and you, my friend, are coming through as the Sun. Again, with the fiery energy, because you came through as the Emperor as well. I'm telling you right now, you have a very particular experience with people, which is that you teach them lessons, not like you're literally got, like, you don't necessarily have like a chalkboard behind you and you're like, and as you can see, carry the one, and then you get to, no. I think this is mostly saying that you are like karma. When people choose to take the higher path or choose to work on the things that they need to, you are a blessing on these people's lives. You help them and they work on things and they will always love you and carry you in their heart kind of thing. But there's also people that you encounter where that self-respect thing comes into play and you're like, okay, bye. I didn't know you were that lame. See ya. Bye. And then it becomes really sad for them because they realize just how much of that magical, sunshiny energy that you brought to their life. And with the Four of Swords in the reverse, you've got some people who have not been able to get over you. Not just one. There's a few people who continue to think about you and wonder what would have happened if they'd had their act together. Hello. Is it Muska? I hope you're having a good day. If you could not repeat the same thing over and over again, that would be great. Oh, thank you, Shayla. I appreciate you. Aaron says I'm funny tonight. Only tonight. I'll see how it is, Aaron. You don't like my other jokes? Okay. I'm just a little bit hurt. I can't believe you would say that on the day of my birth. I'm sorry. I can actually say that today and it means something, so I feel like I have to use it. Hello, Tiana. How's your day going? Oh, I like that 7. Hello, 350. So we've got the 5 of Wands in the reverse and the High Priestess. Oh. I don't know if you fully realize the lessons that have been learned in your wake, because you have had to get pretty accustomed to blocking people or ending friendships or ending relationships or even just like simply not pursuing them to begin with. I'm not trying to tell you that this is like some trophy case because you've broken hearts or because there are people who are pining after you. Be careful trying to collect that kind of thing because that in itself can be a waste of your time. But I do feel like it is because of this Sun Emperor energy of you, basically showing people that you can change, you can choose yourself, you can learn from difficult times or avoid getting stuck. But it makes you a very memorable person, someone that people look up to, but also tend to be kind of sad because they've lost that energy of yours. This is the Fairy Lenormand. Yeah. If you can deal with change, you can deal with pretty much anything. Hello, Athziri. How are you doing? Brave New World, are you asking if I've been on a twin flame journey? I'm just going to put it to you like this. I think the reason that I feel comfortable talking about twin flame journeys and what the actual, from my perspective, what the actual desired outcome should be of a twin flame journey, that should be an answer for you, right? Yes, I do believe I have, but I don't think I really want to share any details about it. So I'm just going to nudge your deductive reasoning. Hello, Harsh, how are you doing? I do personal questions after the general reading, which is usually about 35 minutes in. So that would be a little bit under 20 minutes from now. So we have the envelope number 27. 27. I mean, we kind of already know this, right? We've got somebody who's planning on communicating with you because they feel like they can't move on from you. And even though they have this reputation for being non-committal, they want to commit to you. They want you to let them in. Oh, don't you love it when my silly analogies just keep going and going and going like an Energizer bunny? Yes, definitely get the popcorn. So we have the Lily number 30. This talks about peace, forgiveness, reconciliation. But I do think that there's going to be some concern that you carry regarding this apology because this person has a reputation for being a player, just like, what was her name? What was the chick's name in Cruel Intentions? You know, Reese Witherspoon's character. I don't remember, but Sebastian was not actually that believable in terms of, oh, I'm in love with you, I want to be with you, and so didn't exactly end the way that they were hoping for, right? There's a pretty steep mountain to climb here in terms of convincing someone, hey, I know I've always run away from being in a commitment, but now I'm totally ready for one. Yeah. Because you know, to be fair, it's probably not easy to take this person at their word. You probably want to see some sort of change behavior, right? Yeah, I don't blame you, Shayla. LOL, that's funny, Aaron. Just jokes. Y'all are funny tonight. I like it. All right, what else do we have? Shayla out here calling out the next card. We're gonna do the pinky cover. Here, should we see if we can cover it with the pen thingy? Boop. YouTube has sensitivities. We have the hoe card, okay? It's the garden tool card. This is the woman without a shirt, I believe is the technical term for this card. Which is basically saying we got somebody who is now comfortable wearing clothing more often, or at least being more selective about who gets to see their naughty bits. This is somebody who is interested in coming to see you, wants to see you in person. Gosh, I can't imagine why. Thank you, Tiana. I love you too. I hope you're having a good day. So we have the owls. And we have the rider, R-I-D-E-R. I'm telling you, this person is going to come to visit you in person. Some of you were like, but Carmen, that person's in a different state. I mean, apparently they have a flying boat, so it doesn't matter. It's cool. It'll just take me a couple hours and then I'll be floating into the airspace. Or like a unicorn. Wait, no. Carousel without the carousel. It's okay. I just ride rainbows. This is someone who's convinced they need to talk to you in person. They need to make some sort of grand gesture, because if they were to just be like, hey, what's up? So I decided I'm like into relationships now and stuff, and like you're pretty cool. You would probably not respond. I would hope that your self-respect would tell you that's not a good enough message for your bar, right? Access denied. But if they show up and they have some gift for you, or they've written you a poem, or I don't know, I like to use the example of someone renting one of those airplanes where they can put a message on a banner behind. They feel like they have to go big, right? Maybe they're just gonna put you in their story. Hey guys, it's been a while. It's because I've been heartbroken over. Look at how hot they are. Hopefully it's a little bit more mature than that. But this is somebody who knows if they just do a nonchalant message to you, you're going to be so unimpressed. Like, don't waste my time. Like, WYD. Ignoring you? That's what I'm doing. Magnifying glass, number 44. This is somebody who's been doing some looking, like trying to figure out who you're hanging out with, what you're associated with, who you might be dating. But I also think they're looking for something that would be a good gift for you. This is the Witch's Tarot. Hello, Joshua. How are you doing? Ugh. No. No. We don't do those. You know I don't do the politics. We got the High Priestess again. And you guys, I don't know, it kind of looks like there might be a gun strap. Four of Wands. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that we've got somebody who's actually been doing some of the healing work that they need to, but they're a little bit nervous because in order to prove what they've been going through, they have to be very vulnerable, and they also have to find the right way to communicate, and it's clearly not through text message. I think this is someone who's decided it has to be an in-person conversation, and I have to figure out a way to like get this person to actually see me. Would they actually meet me for coffee? Would they come out for a taco? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Swords, Ten of Cups. Because at this point, they're going to think I'm lying if I say, hey, so I think I might have fallen in love with you. What do you say? I don't think you would necessarily believe it. I think you'd be like, okay. Yeah, that's cool. Are you going to tell me you invented the internet too? Hello, Miss Ayame? I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm sorry if it's wrong. I tried. I think actually Brave New World might be right about that. Hello, Sophia. Hello, Wayne. Skittles did have really good commercials, but I think they're also like, aren't they not okay in the Europe, like, limitations of sugar or something? Because I think they might cause cancer. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Hello, Shanu. How are you doing? We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. He's been going to the gym, you guys. Look at those pecs. They see things differently because they realize that the people that they've been spending time with are not capable of doing right by them. So if they don't want to be dealing with people who are dishonest or like two-timing or operating with not the best of intentions, i.e. the non-committal people, then they're going to have to offer something of value. They're going to have to actually reconsider their position on commitment. They cannot forget you because you are a loving, caring individual, but there's also something very authentic and real about you and how you make them feel. They can't get that from any of those fake people, the surface level people, and that's why they're having to kind of stretch and, you know, well, maybe I really can be in a relationship and I've just been kind of ridiculous, you know? That's funny. Hello, Simply Blessed. How are you doing today? Yes, thank you for liking and subscribing. I very much so appreciate it. I don't know, Aaron. I feel like both of them are doing that. Yes, I agree. Okay. We got the Seven of Swords again, and we got the Nine of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. They've had to hide how they feel. They've had to pretend that they're still happy going about things the way that they used to, or hanging out with the people that they know they can't trust, or the people that don't really captivate their attention anymore. Again, very much so seeing some similarities with Sebastian's character in Cruel Intentions, where there's this like kind of pouty, like, ugh, everything sucks now. Get away from me. All I want is, what was her name, you guys? It's not in there. I have not retained the name of Reese Witherspoon's character. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know it. But Sebastian was obsessed with her, okay? He fell in love with her. Aw, that's good. Oh, please do not tell Tiana to go to the gym more often. Please do not do that. You don't understand. Oh, I'm sending you a hug. Lovish, I hope your day gets better. We have the King of Wands. That's your energy. The Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So this person's in love with you. This person wants to be in a commitment with you. And I don't know that you're necessarily going to be interested at the end of the day. Maybe they really have been working on themselves. Maybe they've even changed like the people that they're spending time with, or they genuinely have that loving glance. But there's something here that just doesn't work for you. I feel like it doesn't necessarily matter to you how much this person has been working on things because there's just too much in the way or too much that you feel like you would have to address to change things. Oh, you did say that, Annette. Okay. Yeah, that's right. And then there was Sarah Michelle Gellar's character too. Anyways, okay. Five of Swords, Three of Cups in the reverse. And the Six of Swords in the reverse. So this is a pretty classic tale of somebody who has been available and out flirting with others, not really interested in getting into a relationship, but still very much so on the dating scene. And they have that reputation. But then they meet someone who's not up for the games, who has that self-respect and love for themselves, and it changes this person's outlook, or it makes them realize why people want that real connection. They get bit by the love bug. Ooh, ow. The Moon in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. But they already have that reputation of being a heartbreaker. And I don't know that this is somebody who knows how to be consistent. So it could be that, you know, they forget to ghost someone, block someone, have a conversation with someone, delete some pictures, whatever it is. I feel like they're still kind of a novice at doing this. Like, I want to approach this honestly with you. Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Magician. Telling you so much, like specifically Aries energy here, but you have this ability to keep people kind of, I don't want to say obsessed with you, but you leave this very like subtle influence over people, and it reminds them to work on themselves, but also that they need to be working for something bigger, something better, right? Not just like settling for something lame or being like all the rest. So we've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody who's asking for a long-term relationship, saying like, I finally get it now, and I really want to win you back. I want to be with you forever and ever. Forever, ever. But they took too long. Sorry. Like, I'm glad you realized that love is important and that you should probably stop just like, you know, breaking people's hearts or pretending that you want something serious. But I don't think that the object of their affection, this Magician Emperor energy, is going to be interested. I feel like this is somebody who's already said, like, you had your chance. I feel like I was pretty clear in terms of what I expected or how I needed to be treated, and you didn't do that, you know? Hello, Anthony. How are you doing? All right, y'all. I'm getting hungry, so I think I'm going to leave it there. Thank you again to those of you that were super sweet and wished me happy birthday or were a part of making sure I get some good eats on my birthday. I love you all. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for hyping. And I'm gonna go eat some tater tots. All right. Bye, guys.